British Army headquarters, Northern Ireland. An IRA bomb has just gone off. As a cameraman begins filming, a second bomb explodes outside the barracks medical center.
Leave it.
It fatally wounds one of those injured by the first bomb.
For many months, Sinn Féin leaders have mouthed the words of peace. This morning, the IRA spat their hate at the British nation. A British soldier died. I sent him there, Mr. Adams, so spare me any crocodile tears. Don't tell me this has nothing to do with you. I don't believe you, Mr. Adams. I don't believe you.
For 18 months, an IRA ceasefire had encouraged John Major to try to bring Sinn Féin's president, Gerry Adams, into negotiations about Northern Ireland's future. Now these efforts came to a dead end. That summer, a retired British mandarin arrived in Belfast on a secret mission.
Somebody said after Canary Wharf, when the ceasefire had been broken, that Sinn Féin were very anxious to find a British interlocutor who would convey their views to the British government.
To meet him, Sinn Féin sent Gerry Kelly, who had served 13 years in prison for bombing the Old Bailey.
We met in the Redemptorist Monastery in West Belfast, and throughout the proceedings, Gerry Kelly sat directly under the great big statue of the Sacred Heart. I was trying to get them to see that blowing up people on the mainland actually didn't produce the results they wanted, and that it simply alienated people.
I told them that the British government had made a complete mess of this, and that John Major in particular, and that I believed they had done it for party political reasons.
I was making the argument the two governments would go ahead without Sinn Féin being in the negotiating process. Gradually Sinn Féin would become progressively irrelevant.
I think he came to threaten, and it was never going to work.
And he said, that would be blackmail. And I said, well, what do you call blowing people up on the mainland if that's not a form of blackmail?
Gerry Kelly reported back to Gerry Adams, who continued to call on the British government to bring Sinn Féin into negotiations.